Okay, so for comment about assessment, criteria and methods, we can say that before commenting on how we will carry out our evaluation project, it's interesting to point out the Neu Sant Martí article, Avaluar per Aprendre, that tell us about what three aspects should include an evaluation in order to be rich in the content to evaluate. So in this same article, we find that tells us that the assessment must be contextualized, productive and complex. If we focus on the evaluation of the project that we will carry out, we can say that it will focus on a heading that will show some aspects that the teacher will have to assess another heading for children. In both cases, we will find equal items, since in this way we get to see what visions the students have in their own work done and compare for the visions that have teacher. So to complete these headings, it's so important that the teacher during each session observe the students in order to write down the different items, and finally, once the project has been complete, both the students and the teacher can complete them correctly according to how they have worked every week and what is the result. In addition, we also find interested to put a section that says that we have to improve, since this way of each item we can specify both the teacher and the student reason for that note and not another.
Our project consists in to do a big online mural. This mural talks about continents. So we are going to see a big picture about continents. In each continent we are going to work about topics. For each session we are going to talk about topics as food, idioms, sports, arts and history. The groups in class are about one for each continent, so it's more or less 4 or 5 people for group. It depends about how many people are in a class. The timing, we are going to do this project every Friday during 1 hour. So we are going to do 7 sessions about this project. The material that we need to do it is a computer for each group and a PDF for a project, the mural, and different information that children needs. We also need some examples for the first session about murals and projects that are similar to this. With this project, we talk about with this project, we work the abilities that create curiosity for the children about continents and different cultures, to explain to the other ones all the information that we found, and to expose this information. The sessions, the first session, we are going to say to the children what's this project about. We are going to say all the sessions and the continents and the information that they need. We are going also to do the groups for each continent, and we are going to present the app online in the website that we work with this. And we also can project some examples and talk about this one, and we can imagine how we can imagine how we'll do the ones. And it's important that children ask questions and teacher answer it to make clear all the information and for the all children. Sessions 2 to the 6, we are going to do the same structures. So we have 10 minutes at the beginning to introduce the topic of each day, and after this we are for groups. They search the information and put it in the mural. They can put pictures, some videos, information that they found, but the best one, not all. And after this, we spend 20 minutes to expose for groups the information that they found every day. In this way, they expose all the information to the other groups, and other groups can learn about other continents, so they are going to know all the information about all continents. The final session is different. We are going to show our big mural to the parents, maybe. If they can go to the class, they can see the project and talk about this project. So the structure of this session is 15 minutes to the students to prepare the exposition, 15 minutes or 20 to present the project, the information, but information in global, not all the sessions. And at the end, they can take some examples about the favorite topic that they talk in each continent. Parents can make questions to the children, and children show all they learn. And if, for example, parents can come to the class, maybe we can ask some other classes that come to our class and show the project. This is our example of interactive mural about the continents. As we can see, is a global picture about all the continents and some examples about topics. This is America, the continent, and this continent have all the topics that we work in. For example, food, history, art, and some examples about, for example, in food we put Mexican food. And this other one is about Asia. The group of Asia do these topics and these examples.
Okay, now if we talk about the measures to deal with mixed abilities in the classroom, we can say that as teacher, is one thing to bear in mind is when we do these activities, is that not all the children have the same abilities or the same learning process. So that in this way we need to have different methods and learning processes for each one of them. The thing that we will do will be to make mixed groups, and so the students can combine their abilities and help each other so they can achieve a good result. And we think that this is a good idea because all the children work in the heterogeneous groups, and as we said before, we not focus attention in the results, so we focus in the process. And this is all.
Now that we finished this project, we want to explain our conclusions. First of all, it is true that we don't know if this project will work or not, but we think that it's a good option to apply to the classroom of schools. We believe that this project works not only in English class, but also incorporates several subjects, which means that the work to be done is more rich in knowledge. We can also say that this project could help teachers to break through the traditional teaching methodology and focus some activities on more practical methodology. We also believe that this type of practical work is positive as we make the students more motivated. They can decide how they will carry out the work and get more playful, acquiring responsibilities and learning. Finally, we can say that this type of work not only help us acquire knowledge with another methodology, but also help us develop as people in all aspects. psychological, emotional, and cognitive. In addition, the project helps them learn new concepts and apply those we already know.